Why not? Is it because you know that we'll be frightened? Ah. Can you answer something for me, Wilhelmina? Do you think that spirit, astral beings as yourself, won't show themselves to us because they sense that they will frighten us? That's a yes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a yes.
That's really interesting.
I mean, at the end of the day, if there's something out there, if it's still out there, I want to see it. I don't want to mess about with it, I want to see it.
I'm actually going to say something here now, and this is for the viewers at home watching this. They're probably saying, because I'd say this myself, why aren't we out there now investigating what's closed that door? Well, for the simple reason is, we're scared. No, it's the truth.
I am very sorry for every one of you out there. I know there's some out there that were charged through that door. We've done almost 100 investigations and that still scares me. I'm still scared. Now I'm getting cold.
What we're doing?
I'm going to try and go through this door.
Most Haunted have encountered several spectacular acts of poltergeist activity during our recent investigations. But the manner in which this door fluently closes left us almost lost for words. It really did seem as though it had been pulled shut by invisible hands. Was this a reaction to the oppressive atmosphere that Carl and Stuart had already been feeling? And how long would they be trapped? Tissington Hall appears to have literally turned on Most Haunted's investigation crew. Our day in Derbyshire began with spiritual feelings of austere energies, but now we were starting to question the motives behind this building's ever-increasing levels of activity. And Carl and Stuart were now frightened by events in the cellar, with their initial feelings of oppression culminating in both men witnessing a cell-like door trap them in. But would this signal the end of their troubles?
You're right.
Just having a peep outside, mate. Just.
So we can have a look. Come on.
Do it slowly. Come on. Hello, is there anybody here? Shh. What's that noise? What the... I'm trying to think of an explanation now. I've got goosebumps all over me, mate.
Don't like it, Stu.
I've got goosebumps all over me.
I don't like it. It's like...
Ah!
What? What? I don't like it. It's like...
Ah! Ow!
What?
Get that f***ing camera.
What? What happened?
Ah!
Stu, where are you? What?
Ah!
Stu, tell me what happened? What?
Gee, ah! That fire. Ah, me arm. Ah!
Oh, shit. Who's that? Who's that?
Ah!
Well, it's up to you. Come down if you like. Come down.
What's been happening?
Oh, man, there's so much pain.
What happened, Stu? Just tell me. I heard a noise, but then...
Take my jacket off.
Keep going. It's long.
What's been going on?
What's the matter?
I'm in so much pain, it's unbelievable.
Why? What's happening?
You explain it.
How come we've been hearing you screaming?
Oh, we came down here, and I said to Stuart, I don't want to go in here for some reason. And I kept saying I felt like someone was watching us constantly.
Despite both men suffering within the chilling confines of the cellar walls, both wanted to return, but this time with Derek and Kieran on hand should more mayhem ensue.
The difficulty is that it might have been something to do with the mood of Stuart and Carl, the way they said something, and it's almost impossible to try and replicate that exactly.
And although the desired repeat of supposed poltergeist activity didn't materialise a second time, we felt that something lay within this building's walls that had even the most sceptical of onlookers puzzling over our recorded evidence. Our many other vigils around the hall failed to produce any other phenomena, but one tortured soul does appear to have been prevalent throughout our investigation of Tissington Hall. And before we departed, David kept his earlier word by returning to room 4. Here the psychic opened the door for Wilhelmina Fitzherbert to finally and fearlessly cross over into the light. But whether she chooses to do so remains up to her.
Wilhelmina, please, if you're here, please draw closer to us. We ask with all humility and respect. I think it's best if we leave her. She's actually praying.
And she can go if she wants, can't she, David?
With the doors now open for Wilhelmina, this brings our 24 hours in Derbyshire to a close.
The investigation at Tissington Hall was fantastic. There was apparent paranormal phenomena captured and some very impressive mediumistic communication. One of the repeatable phenomena that we heard was footsteps in the corridor. Having discounted the fact that it could have been one of the motion sensors that was set up by the hall owners, the only possible normal explanation could be that it was something to do with the floorboards in the corridor, or perhaps the window frames opening out onto the corridor, and that because of the climate, because of the temperature at that particular point, it may have been causing what sounded like footsteps.
There were interesting incidents in the cellar. Carl and Stuart were extremely frightened down there. The door slammed shut of its own accord. Myself and Yvette and one or two others went down there after them, and there's no doubt about it, the atmosphere had most definitely changed.
In discussing this particular phenomena with Carl, he makes a very valid point, and I completely agree with him. And that is that the shot of the cellar door does not discount the possibility that somebody was behind it and was actually pushing it.
Ah!
For that reason, we have to be a little bit sceptical of that particular phenomena, and also bear in mind that it doesn't actually match any of the previous eyewitness accounts that come from the cellar.
Tissington Hall is most definitely haunted, but I still think that it is only haunted by Wilhelmina Fitzherbert.
Has Tissington Hall proved to be the property that changes your way of thinking? We leave with a whole host of findings, but has one grounded soul finally escaped the building that so cruelly took her life? Until next time, sleep tight.
When solving the case seems impossible, we turn to Tony Stockwell.
This is the murder scene here.
Psychic detective, new and exclusive to Living TV.
That's in just over half an hour. Next on Living TV, what happens when the cameras stop rolling? Find out next in Most Haunted Extra.